So I'm Mike McLeod. I'm founder and CEO of a company called Rapid Fire Safety and Security. I've worked with Sentry for the better part of 4 years, and I'm not a software developer, so I couldn't profess to understand the details of the technology behind it. But I think what they've done well is they've talked to a lot of end users and stayed focused on kind of the core applications instead of trying to solve a wide variety of problems that everybody's attacking, using AI. They've stayed very narrowly focused on really perfecting through the use of AI and the use of machine learning, perfecting those very focused applications and identifying people and identifying vehicles, either ones that are allowed or not allowed in a given space, and leveraging existing infrastructure. So you don't have to go make a big investment. It's all done in the cloud. It's done in their cloud. So I think they've created an application that's incredibly effective right now against filtering out kind of only unnecessary alerts that come using kind of the basic motion detection and other technologies that are inherent kind of most of the everyday cameras that are deployed across the globe. What I have seen is with Sentry over the past 3 or 4 years, a just continuous improvement and refinement of the effectiveness of their application, and a much more simplified method to deploy it. Well, I think number one is their effective rate in filtering out false events. So I think the effective rate of the software, it would be number one. Two would be ease of deployment. Number three would be cost of deployment. And then, ultimately, I think there's an ROI in terms of the ongoing operating costs and what it does for your business. Yeah, it's a peace of mind, right? It's minimizing the noise around the application, right? They've got a business to run. They don't want to have to deal with the problems that come with trying to provide a secure environment. They expect the provider to take care of that. They want to sleep at night knowing that everything's going to work. We believe that with Sentry, that the best approach is to solve it with all the investment that people have already made in their businesses. Every business you walk into has camera systems today, but they're ineffective. They're somewhat of a deterrent. People know they're there, and they're afraid if they do something wrong, it'll be detected. But they're passive. And what Sentry's doing is building an application that allows those cameras that are already deployed to be very actively involved in providing secure and safe environments. So, I've watched the evolution of the platform, and they've done a wonderful job of talking to people in the industry like myself and others that know what's needed, know what the problems are, and they're focused on solving, again, a couple of the core problems, and they're remaining very disciplined and focused on solving that instead of taking a broad approach to AI.